Yeah, there we go. Creative Current. So give him the old boot scoot. Give him the old boot to the scoots there, man. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain J. And tonight we have a very special treat for you. Orzhov massacres. Orzhov killers. Ghost-faced killers. So I think you villains are really going to get a kick out of this one. Oh, you see this little cow-faced guy here? He's a lovely guy. He would just like to have you for dinner. Yeah, if I had a Crypt Keeper, I'd do a Crypt Keeper laugh right there. What are we doing with Ghostface Killers? This is a very interesting deck. I have not seen anything like this. If you have, let me know. Because this is a fun one right here. This is an Orzhov aggro token deck, guys. Watch out for this one. Absolutely will massacre people. It will live up to its name. Of course, before we get started, I need you to do something for me. Do you know what that is? Tenderly press that like button. Gently press that subscribe button. Or else, guys, well, the like and subscribe will come and attack you and maul you in your sleep. He's so powerful right now. It's the werewolf set. His claws just stay stained in blood. You can join us on our stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all the live streaming goodness. We'd love to see you there every night, 11 p.m. Eastern. You can check out our Discord community for all the latest news and decks. And, of course, this deck and all the others are available on my AetherHub down in the links in the descriptions below. So, what are we looking at with Ghostface Killers? We are looking at, first, Paladin Class. Why 4 Paladin classes? Well, I really like to give my creatures +1/+1. And this is probably one of the best way to do it, especially when they're a diverse type of group here. So Rally the Ranks will work. You could do Glorious Anthem, but honestly, this is kind of better than Glorious Anthem, to be honest, because you do get that bonus. Spells your opponents cast during your turn cost 1 more. Stop those counter spells. Stop those burns. It's going to be really good. So 3 Paladin Class, and then of course you get that double striker at the end, which is very powerful. Usher of the Fallen, 2/1 Spirit Warrior, and then of course you create a 1/1 Warrior token when you attack. Tokens are going to be a big thing. Spirits are going to be a big thing. Cheap cards are going to be a big thing. So really like him. Very aggressive for white. Pretty interesting. Good card there. Shambling Ghast. 1 black, 1/1. They brought back Black Ramp. When it dies, -1/-1 on somebody, or search the body for a treasure token. Fantastic card. We need sacrifice fodder. That's part of the reason we're going to have all these tokens, is we need sacrifice fodder. And as we know, Shambling Ghast, some of the best sacrifice fodder we can get. Clarion Spirit, of course. Ghosts, again. Spirits aren't really ghosts, but they're close enough, right? They're translucent and vaguely blue-green, so that's close enough. 2/2 Spirit. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, create a 1/1 Spirit token with flying. Fantastic. Another great sacrifice fodder. And, of course, with all these cheap cards we have, we're going to be able to play second spells a lot. Fateful Absence. This starts the cycle of removal that we have. Whatever removal you want, put it on there. This is where we have Ghostface, now we have the killers. If you want Fateful Absence, go for it. I like instants for this deck. I'm going to have Fateful Absence. They do get a token, but I don't really care. For white, that's amazing for removal, especially for Planeswalker removal. Infernal Grasp, I can gain a lot of life with this deck. Not a lot, but a decent amount. So instant destruction, and of course losing that 2 life is not really a big deal. And before we get to the other one, we do have 3 Vanishing Verses. Exile target monocolor permanent. Again, it only works on monocolored. If you are working against the deck, if you want to do best of 3, you can sideboard it for other stuffs. I'm just showing you a variety of removal. I really want you to have a lot of removal in this deck. I have 7. You couldn't go wrong with 8. Get those people out of the way. Stop any aggros they have in their tracks. Just hit removal. It's going to be useful. Now, here's the star of the show, guys. Fleshtaker. Look at this guy. You think, oh, maybe that's a Minotaur? No, he's a human. He's just wearing a cow head, and he has a lot of knives shoved into his dirty apron. A soulless husk of endless hunger. Why is he not mono black? I don't know. Maybe because he's in a cornfield and corn is good? I don't know. Human Assassin, 2/2. Whenever you sacrifice another creature, you gain 1 life and scry 1. Fantastic. And then you can specifically sacrifice another creature, and Fleshtaker gets +2/+2 into the end of turn. And then he's going to take your flesh, and he's going to make more patchy clothes out of it. So, you know, that's really good. Shambling Ghast, all these tokens are great fodder for Fleshtaker. You can surprise people. You can sacrifice anything to him. That scry and that life gain are certainly going to help. He is the star of the show. As an uncommon goes, I love him. Vanishing Verse, like I said, a little bit of exile. Adeline, the Resplendent. Yes, we have a knight working with Fleshtaker. Why? Because she generates, I really like her. Her card is horribly written. Blank for vigilance, 2 white, and 1. Resplendent Cathar's power is equal to the number of creatures you control. Whenever you attack, for each opponent, create a 1/1 human token that's tapped and attacking that player or planeswalker they control. Very complex. I don't really like it. Basically means when any creature you control is attack a planeswalker or a player, you get a 1/1 human token. And her power is equal to the number of creatures you control. Again, what you want is you want to just push creatures out there. You want to push tokens. Why? Dramatic Finale. We have 4 of these. I would recommend 4. You could maybe get away with 3, but that flexi cost is going to be very useful. It is a Strixhaven card. Creature tokens you control get +1/+1. If you combine this with a leveled up Paladin class, you're going to get to ridiculous levels for your creature tokens. I really like this one. And then whenever 1 or more non-token creatures you control dies, create a 2/2 black and white Inkling token with flying. This trigger ability is once per turn, but it triggers per Dramatic Finale. Well, what do we have that kills creatures we control? We have Fleshtaker. Fleshtaker will sacrifice creatures, turn them into Inklings, and then where are we at? Even activate that on your turn. He doesn't need to tap to do it. So before your turn, sacrifice Shambling Ghast or one of your other tokens, turn them into flying tokens, and sweep in for an insane amount of damage with these happy-looking Inklings. Don't those Inklings look like they're having a good time? They look like they're having a blast. 3 Liesas, the Forgotten Archangel. You could probably get away with 2. I'm not even sure why I put 3 in here. The reason I like her, she's a 4/5 flying lifelink angel. A little bit of a strange casting cost. We do need a little bit more white than black in this one, which we'll adjust in a second. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, return that card to its owner's hand at the beginning of Ed Step. If a creature an opponent controls would die, exile it instead. That turns all of your removals into exiles, and it also means that everything that you're sacrificing, even if you sacrifice Clarion Spirit, Usher the Fallen, whoever you're sacrificing, is just going to turn back into your hand, and you can play it again. So you could technically play Usher the Fallen, sacrifice him to Fleshtaker, play Usher the Fallen, sacrifice him to Fleshtaker, play Usher the Fallen, and every time you do that, you're going to get a 1/1 counter. As long as you have the mana to keep doing it and doing it and doing it, you're going to get, well, you're not going to get one for each one, but you could do it, hit it, and then you could hit Clarion Spirit with a second spell of the turn. So you could play Usher the Fallen, sacrifice it, get the dramatic finales, then second time play it and get all the ones from Clarion Spirit. I mean, you can really pull off some unique combos. A lot of versatility and a lot of range for an aggro deck. I know this only triggers once, but still you get the idea. It does trigger for each one. So Liesa and all these different things, these self-sacrifices, you can pull off some amazing stuff. And we're going to finish it off with one of my new favorite cards. You know it, I know it, Meathook Massacre. When Meathook Massacre enters the battlefield, each creature gets -X, -H until the end of turn. Whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life. Whenever a creature an opponent control dies, you gain 1 life. So get life from them, lose life for your guys. You can actually fill the board up so much with tokens, you could play Meathook Massacre and kill them just by sacrificing your own creatures. You could have like eight tokens on the board and just do -2 to everybody. And, you know, if you lose all 8 of those creatures, they're going to lose 8 life, you know, and that'll just kill them sometimes. So watch out for that one, boys. Absolutely brutal. Love Meathook Massacre is a legendary enchantment. You pay X, you play 2 black and pay X. Everybody gets negative X until the end of turn, and then the gain and loss for that one is going to be great for Meathook Massacre. 9 plains, 9 swamps, 4 Brightclimb Pathways. This is how I prefer to do it. Do your deck as you prefer. Naturally, mana is going to be to taste. We look at the aggression here. Non-creatures 21, creatures 21, non-creatures 7. 2.2 really verging on aggro, but I think with that extra mana we're going to get in the form of treasure from those ghouls, we're really going to be pushing. You could keep it even. I don't really think you need that extra white. You could kind of keep it even. We are skewing a little bit towards white. We have our lovely Orzhov backs, 21 creatures all over the place, but we do have 8 spirits. That's why it's Ghostface Killers, 7 instants, 10 enchantments, shockingly, 22 lands total. That's what we're going to be looking at here. If we look at it on the alternate view, I know everybody likes to look at the alternate view. That's what it looks like right there. Paladin Class 1, really living at 2 here, guys. 2 is what we need to get. When we have 3 mana, we can start playing 2 spells a turn by playing a 1 and a 2. 4 mana, 2 2s, or something like that, we can really start going. Adeline, Resplendent, Cathar, Dramatic Finale, and Archangel are our only high ones there. So 1, 2, and 3. 3, 4, and 5, respectively. A few of each one, but we're really, really living on the front end here and coming in very, very aggressively. So we have our lovely Orzhov backs on here. We're going to get going, get into Mythic, and absolutely tear it up in Mythic. So let's take a look at that as we speak right now. Oh, this guy again. Keep. Corey Harmon, I played him last night. He's mulliganing. He mulliganed twice. He wants that. Alright, let's do that. Thank you for following Black Sun Zenith. Cool name, man. Thank you for following, my guy. Appreciate it. There's Fleshtaker. Kick his ass, Seabass. Isn't that the name of a rapper? Who? J Villain? I have seen a rapper named J Villain. J Villain actually happens to be my real name. So, yeah. I know people don't often believe that. Oh, Ghostface Killers, yeah, Ghostface Killer is a rapper. Yeah, we'll take another one of those. Oh, Ghostface Killer is a rapper. Yeah, I thought you were talking about J Villain is a rapper. No, Ghostface Killer is a rapper. Raven is your real name too? Oh, that's great, man. Oh, I have seen stranger names, man. Seen stranger names before, so I wouldn't discount it. Would have been cool though. Yeah, I'll admit to that. Yeah, it would have been cool. It would have been cool, unfortunately. Let's do this. All right, let's do this. There you go. What do you want? Yes. Yes. Oh, buddy, you are in for a treat, aren't you? Oops, wrong one. I meant to sacrifice Shambling Ghast. Yeah, that ain't nothing new, man. No blocks. Yeah, that ain't nothing new. Misplay. Create a treasure token. I'll take an Usher of the Fallen, whatever. I don't even care at this point. Right. Good night, Tanukes. Oh yeah, that's yeah. Me getting screwed on the shuffle is if you're a fan of this channel, if you watch this channel, go watch my videos, man. That ain't nothing new, man. That's normal. Go check out my YouTube channel, guy. Look at that. Look at this combo here. Oh, 2 for 1. 2 for 1. 2 for 1. Sacrifice, draw a card. What does he get? Bet it's a mana, isn't it? Hey, it's Redin Good of the Worthy. Okay. It's Redin Good of the Worthy. Alright, let's do this. Cancel. Let's push in. Create a treasure. No, we don't want that. And we're going to hit. There we go. Love that 3 mana near win. Yeah, man, that's what we do here. That's Paladin Class. That ain't gonna cut the cheese there, bud. That ain't gonna cut the mustard. That's 6 damage. There you go. Cathar. Yeah, I'll take Cathar. Pop. And end turn. So he can activate the double strike right now, which is not too bad. But I can also activate the dramatic finale. Boof. And then boof. Alright. My turn. We have another Cathar going in. Yeah, you're screwed, bud. You're screwed right now, man. Oh yeah, you're done. Corey Hartman, you're done, son. You're done, son. Nice one. Running on 3 wheels, got that one clutched. Alright. Alright, guys. Yes, you can see where we're going with that. Yeah, you know, with D2R, man, I switch to legacy mode sometimes, man, for the nostalgia hit, bro. Nostalgia's a hell of a drug, but like when I was fighting Andurel, I was like, man, I gotta switch back to nostalgia real quick, man, because the first time I beat Andurel and Anduriel, I can't remember, and I don't know. I was like, God, how old was I when I beat her? Like 13, maybe 14. I don't know. It had a big impact on me, is what I'm trying to say. Do 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 do. I'm gonna vanish you. Yeah, this is your standard white aggro. No attacks. Yeah, I'm noticing a lot more stuff too. That is a funny thing. Stuff that I didn't really understand at first. Dramatic finale. I'm in Lugo Lane. I'm out in the dry hills right now with my Paladin. I'm still in with my Necro. I'm still in whatever it's called. What's that? I'm still in the Haunted Moor, whatever that's the church area. Clarion Spirit. No, that ain't it. That ain't it, Chief. All right, let's do this. Infernal Grasp. We don't need a million Clarion Spirits out here. That's for suckers. That's no good. And he's out of there. Chinito 97 is out there. Bloodraven Soul, yeah. I remember that. The funny thing is I switch back to Legacy in D2, and my brain is telling me no. No, man. Your memory is the remastered version. That's how it looked like in your brain. This looks like it's like terrible. Like it didn't look like this. You didn't play this for 200, 300 hours. Hey, Strange Paradox. It's been a while, man. And my brain wants to tell me that, man, it always looked like the remastered. It always looked that amazing. It always had that much detail. And then I look back at the remastered, and I'm like, a deep part of me knows, like, no, that's really what it was. It's like going back to the house you grew up in, and you're like, is my house this small? Like, what? I'm so confused. Man, this was my bedroom? You know what I mean? It's weird, man. It's a weird phenomenon. Because probably the last time I played Diablo, I stopped playing Diablo. I played it probably straight for maybe 2-3 years. And then once this update support stopped, relatively stopped, I stopped playing. And so, ooh, he's got one of those boys. Alright, let's do that. You don't need that. That's for suckers. Alright. Hit. Alright. How fluffy they make the lightning look. That's funny. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Alright, let's swing. I'm savoring keeping Shambling Ghast alive to hit with a bigger hit right now. Ashaya, Soul of the Wild. Sorry, bud. go. All right. Ashaya again, Soul of the Again Wild. He really wants to get that Ashaya down. Okay, my turn. All right. So we will play. I'm going to do this. Sacrifice you. Submit. Create a treasure token. There we go. We'll take that. Do that. Okay. We do next. And then we do no attacks. And then we do end turn. Scoot Swarm. Okay. He's going to boot those scoots. He's going to do the old boot scoot. Yeah, there he goes. He goes doing his little scoot swarm. Little scoot swarm stuff there, man. Good for you, man. Countess runs. Man, I'm not trying to grind the game yet, man. I'm not trying to grind that game yet, man. I ain't trying to grind the game. All right. I hope he blocks. I hope he attacks with a Shaya. It's gonna be really funny. It's gonna be really funny if he attacks with a Shaya. Yes, he did it. He did it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, the memes. The memes, guys. Oh my god. So, do you know how much salt we're gonna generate? This is gonna be enough to I can't even tell you how much it's gonna be, guys. I can't even begin to tell you how much salt we're gonna generate from this. Yeah, there we go. Creative Curran. So give him the old boot scoot. Give the old boot to the scoots there, man. So Fleshtaker and Massacre. I don't want to get political here, but Fleshtaker Massacre for president 2024. I know he's some sort of crazy cannibal in a pig mask, but he can't be any worse than anybody else we've had. And I think Meathook Massacre, as a vice president, being more of a concept than a person, I think he's the right change we need. For president of what? I'm not going to tell you. Just for president in general. That's what I want, a shirt that says Soren Veto 2024. That's what I want. Markov Veto. Yeah. President of Hasbro. Yeah, we might get... I think he may already be the president of Hasbro. This guy, that guy literally might be the president of Hasbro. So there's no way of knowing, man. I think you go to the board meetings and this blood-smeared dude with a hatchet and a pig mask just walks out and is like, more Transformer movies. Mr. Micah, you stayed longer than 20 minutes. Okay. Lunark veteran. President of Subway. Poor Subway. Man, you know how bad I feel for Subway, bro? They're just trying to sell some fucking sandwiches, man. Oh, man. They're just trying to sell some fucking sandwiches. I'm just trying to sell sandwiches, man. And this... Oh, poor guys, man. What are the chances, man? I mean, really, they're doing their best, man. They're just trying to sell fucking sandwiches, man. They didn't need all that. That was a freaking tragedy, man. What was it? The celebrity snub commercials. I don't remember those. I saw the supermarket, the ones for, they did the commercials that were, it was Hollywood Squares Celebrity Edition, and all the celebrities were people that are super problematic, and they kept having to cut away and be like, again, this aired in 2002. We didn't know at the time. They had like Cosby, Jared the Subway guy, Kevin Spacey. They they just had like every problematic person on the face of the earth on there. It was really funny. All right, let's do this. All right. Yeah, it was an SNL sketch, and it was really funny. It was really funny. Grinning Ignis. Okay, he gets a red mana. Let's see if he does something here. He gets to 5. Hollow Priest gets a little bigger. Okay, he gets to go back to his hand. He casts this. Okay, so he can do it infinite number of times, is what he can do here. So he's just going to generate life forever. I guess that's the idea. Forever, I guess. Y'all really can't tell if you want me to scoop or not. Okay, scoop 1. Scoop 1. So that's getting cut out of the video. Oh, damn, somebody changed that. Somebody changed their vote? It was 5-3 and somebody fucking changed their vote. I don't think they had it timed out. We'd have just been there. Generally, loops do get timed out. That was a good 8 minutes. They were getting to the point of the timed out. That's not a bug. That's a feature, mate. Oh, it just popped? I didn't even notice it. I was looking at the freaking thing. I didn't even notice it, guys. I was looking at the poll, so I didn't even notice it. Sorry. I'm not even counting that as a loss, to be honest, guys. That's just bullshit. Okay, let's do this. That was in Mythic, man. I don't know who's doing that in Mythic, but apparently he is. So, you know. Let's do that. All right. Without a report match or player, yeah. My turn. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. I'm really shocked that they haven't cut out an infinite loop. That's kind of amazing that they didn't do that yet. He did, well, that's the thing. That guy did that and then went into Mythic. He hit Mythic and is just like, well, I'll try to hit number just by fucking ruining everybody's good time. Basically, was his plan there. All right. Good game. Sorry, buddy. That didn't seem to be your game there, bud. All right, so I'm calling that 3 in a row. I'm not even calling that infinite loop. All right, let's keep it going, guys. I'm taking flesh, man. I'm the Fleshtaker. Since this is an Orzhov deck, which really represents life, and we have Meathook Massacre and Fleshtaker, this is not a good hand. Which represent, flesh. I'm gonna call this deck Fleshlight, which I think really really just brings the really just says a lot about our society. In general. I think. So this is going to be the Fleshlight deck. I want that everyone to be talking about Fleshlight decks. Be like, hey man, did you see Jay's new Fleshlight deck? Really was fucking people up, that Fleshlight. Yeah, man, I saw his Fleshlight, man. It was good. It was a good deck. Got you there quick, too. No fooling around. I've never seen that infinite loop yet. Oddly enough. So any Orzhov decks with Fleshtaker that, also use life gain, those are Flesh Life decks. Yeah, Is he gonna run at me? I don't think so. Let's sack some. You know what? Let's wait on that. Let's do Big Body, and he's out of there. Kenny Okane. What is the next part of it? What is the next part of it, my guy? I beat Zyme there. So I have a Yuki Pico and a Will River Hawk game to go here. There we go. Key-Night Sentry. Flashlight deck had teeth. Ooh, that's a bad one, man. Will River Hawk, yeah. I played Johnny Profane. I played Johnny Profane already. CCB Geralt. Okay. Okay, we're going to do this. We're going to play Fleshtaker. Such a good card, man. Unbelievably good, huh? Mexican Jumping Bean Goblin. Okay, we have a Selesnya, Portable Hole. Oh, is he going to be a sad boy when he sees what happens next? Alright, let's do that. run that. Did I play Will or did I play... I might have clicked off one of them. I don't know. I got to ask them who I played and who I didn't. That's going to be a big question there. Who got it and who didn't. Prosperous Innkeeper was the wrong choice. Unless you got another creature down. He's got 2. Oh, yeah, so we can play Terrestrial Moon Dancer. Right, so he's going to gain a little life there. Do this. We'll do Shambler. Of course, we will attack with everybody. There we go. Uh-oh, what's going to happen? Uh-oh, oh, he's going to let it through smartly enough. Sacrifice Shambling Ghast. Naturally, we're going to do that. Kill Prosperous Innkeeper. There you go. Vanishing Verse, lovely. And, of course, we'll create another little 1/1 counter so he can't block. Hit with a big hit. Well, what might fall under the jurisdiction of the Council of Birds as maintain the integrity of our records, as it were. Okay, so let's do this. Toski doesn't need to be there anymore. He needs to get banished into the Nether Zone. We need to swing in, of course, with Fleshtaker. Taking people's flesh and all that. And then, of course, we're going to sacrifice our 1/1 counter there. There you go. Gain 1 life. Draw a card. I don't really need a black mana. And then we'll just pop her and then do 2 damage. He'll be down to 5. And then, of course, we finish there. I'll have to make a writ of the Council of Birds. CCGB Geralt. CCB Geralt. Out of there. Let's check our ranking right now, because we're really tearing through people. Normally, McBash kept track of the wins. Okay, whoop. I clicked out of it. So let's take a look at what we're doing here. Aggroing people right now. Ghostface kills is 77%. So, aside from that 1 loss, we went win. So, first game, loss. Second game, win, loss, win. So, we're 3, yeah, that's pretty good. So, that was a win, I think. Win, loss, win, loss, win. So, we've done 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, lost 1, 1, 2, 3. Unfortunately, we would have gotten a 6 if it wasn't for that little interruption there. Good deck, though, man. As you can see, this deck is really good. I was really happy with it. It hasn't even really hit its full stride, because it's one of those aggro decks that can bloom into a full stride, which are few and far between, that you can actually pull that off. So, this is not a good opener. That's an okay opener. It's not great. It's not great. We can do Shambling Ghast to removal and hopefully draw something else. If we can get a white card, we can have Resplendent Cathar. Perfect. Finally, Tanuki, whatever terrible curse was upon you, man, I'm glad it's broken. New standard came out and like he got stabbed with a poison dagger that made his mind go crazy. I don't know what that was about. Hey man, you really crapping on my green deck, bro. Alright, we do this, create a token, poof, there you go. What do you want? You want to do it? You want to hit? Please block my Shambler. I beg you, block my Shambler. I'm loving Standard, yeah. This is probably the earliest I've got to Mythic, and I blasted through people with that Zombo deck, man. Like, the zombies, them zombies' teeth must hurt, man, because they fucking cut their teeth on Diamond, man. Them dudes ate Diamond up, man. Okay, so let's do Clarion Spirit, naturally. Infernal Grasp, get rid of him. create another thing. All right. Go for the thing, and then do the thing. Look at that board state, man. Look at that board state. That's a turn 4 board state right there, boys. I want you to make green. I want you to make red deck great again, man. I want you to, man. You're the red deck master. You were so excited about Thermal Alchemist. I thought you were going to have to call a hospital, man. I thought we were going to have to, Yeah, I mean, green and red are both kind of beginner colors. The worst color to start with is blue, because blue has a lot of interaction. Black is medium. White is so... I think blue is probably the hardest color to start. Mono blue decks are not easy to run. You got to really know a lot of intricacies. All right, guys, last one. Let's close it up. Hey, check out Tomorrow Morning Redeemer. Thank you for coming by. Clean cutter, there he is. Yeah, this is bad. Tanuki, 11 months, almost got his Black Lotus, man. Yeah, Yuki, you're an hour late, Yuki Pico. I already did my challenge too. That's the bad news. Liesa. Yeah, I'm in Loot Go Lane already. I'm headed out to get the Herodric Cube. Why don't we play together, guys? Why are we playing? Are you all online? You playing online or not? Why are we not group squatting this, man? Why are we not squatting up and doing this? I mean, that's what I want to know. What's the reason behind that? I'm a paladin. You're on console? Oh, okay. Yeah, that'll do it. Counterspell. Yeah, but once I have enough footage for the night, I don't just keep playing. If I can go to bed earlier, I'll go to bed earlier. Squawks? Okay, this guy is doing something. Oh, Fading Hope. Okay. Fading Hope. Okay. Well, if anybody wants to squat up with me, man. If anybody wants to put a party together, I'm a paladin. So, you know. There's that. Oh, Delver's Secrets, is he going to turn into a crazy monster? Wow, this guy's taking a long time. Jay White 5730, what's up, Jay White? Welcome. Big Rig 550, how you doing? Hit that follow button for me if you're enjoying this stream. Rusty Lasers, what's up, man? If you don't know about the YouTube, hit the YouTube. There you go. Everybody hated that green, man. I'll tell you what. People hated that green deck. Oh my god. People were like mad about that green deck. Oh my goodness. Alright, so let's do this. Let's do one of these. There you go. And let's do one of these old pushes right here. Man, nobody watched it and nobody hit the like button, so I don't know what to say, man. I thought Ren and 7 was going to be popular. They freaking people did not watch that deck. Hey, no problem, man. You listen all you need to listen, man. Last time I checked, that thing had like 17 likes, man. That ain't good, man. All right. And then we'll do this. Create a treasure token. We don't need a black mana. We do need a Paladin Class. And turn. Alright. Clean cutter, man. I need you to focus on what you're doing, man. I need you to focus on what you're doing. Infernal Grasp, okay. There you go. Delver of Secrets again. Boof, boof. Okay. So we're going to do that. We're going to do that. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. Sacrifice another creature. Naturally, get rid of him. Meathook Massacre. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yas. Yas. Okay. Put Fleshtaker out there. Hopefully he taps out his mana. Because if he doesn't, if he has a bunch of mana, I'm worried about that counter. So hopefully he does a big play. Hopefully he does a real big play here and taps out his mana. Puppet Stitcher. Aww. Aw, Puppet Stitcher. Yep. That's going to be a massacre right there, folks. The only card that can stop me is Jawara Disruption. And chances are he has a Jawara Disruption on deck, because why wouldn't he have a Jawara Disruption on deck? So we're going to do pass. My turn. So that's Meathook. So we run into the problem here where I'm going to have to do a -2 and I can't hit Puppet Stitcher, but I think everything else that I can do is going to be good. Sacrifice another creature. Alright. Paladin Class, we already have one of those, and we don't need another one of those. And then we hit the Meathook for 2. Auto pay. Everybody dies. Gain life. Choose attackers. Hit for 2. Okay, there you go. Any ideas when I get your challenge? I was waiting for you earlier. Waiting with bated breath, and somebody else swooped in and took it, man. Unfortunately. I would love to give you your challenge anytime you can. You gotta come early. Challenges are the beginning of the game generally. Because I gotta do the shakedown breakdown after this. I gotta do a lot of stuff. So I generally like to put it on early. It's okay. It's okay. We'll get it. Don't worry. We'll get it done. But we got to get here a little earlier. Maybe tonight, if I have a little bit of time and we don't bog ourselves down, if we play a faster game, we might be able to do it. But whoop. And of course, there's a mana for me. All right, one lovely. All right, no attacks. And there's Fading Hope. And I think that's going to be game. Yeah, that's game. What are you doing, Malachar? Come on, man. What are you doing Malachar Rebirth for, man? Cut that out, man. Swing. I don't know. Johnny Profane is here. The two I have on my list are Will River Hawk and Yuki Pico. That's the two I have on my list. All right. Strong close here, guys. Not a lot of early plays, but some decent ones. Black. That's the two. I gotta ask Profane and Will who got what. So hey, Faulty, thank you for coming by, man. Thank you for supporting the channel. Make sure you check out today's video. Cathar, what is this? Core Blade Master. So this is like a double striker. Alright. Resplendent Cathar. No attacks. Okay, one attack. Right, let's do that. Let's do Dramatic Finale. There we go. Yuki Pico, thank you. Xylo Beast. Alright, he hit Cathar. He better get some removal in here quick, otherwise I'm going to hit removal on him, and he ain't going to like that. Oop, that's the red he needed. It's tapped. Equipped. Okay. Double strike. Yeah, I'll let you come in, man, all day. And twice on Sunday, man. You can do that big boy damage right there. No blocks. Get that big boy damage down, man. Get that big boy damage. There you go, buddy. Yeah, you doing it, bro. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Yes. Resolve. There you go. Auto pay. All right. All right. Let's do the swing. All right. Kaboom, 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 kaboom. There you go. We're going to keep that Fateful Absence in case he puts down Bruenor. Yep, I knew he was going to. I knew he was going to, ladies and gentlemen. That was amazing, man. I mean, you got to be honest, man. That is impressive. That is impressive that I knew a Bruenor was coming down immediately. All right. All right, a finish strong here, guys. Absolute brutality, man. If you like massacring, guys, if you like absolutely just killing people and having your ghosts turn other people into ghosts, then I'd recommend this deck. I think the word of the day is going to have to be maybe flesh and spirit. Yes, we must separate the two and consume them both. Until next time, guys, this is a great, fun deck. This absolutely has a very high win rate. So, very much, aside from those janky meta decks, we did amazingly. So, aside from all that, I think it's a very, oh yeah, it's a Fleshlight. Yeah, it's the Fleshlight deck. So, that's going to be it for me tonight, guys. I've been Jay Villain, and you've been great. Thanks for everything. Bye-bye.